Hello everyone, hope all of you are doing well. It's been a while since I've done my last video on YouTube, especially in English, and I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Anyways, I'm also feeling excited and happy that I'm doing that right now. Today I'm going to be talking about the difficulties that almost every woman faces when she becomes a mom. And the first difficulty I wanted to talk about is sleep deficiency. I think more than 90% women have this difficulty, and I was not an exclusion. When my daughter was 3 or 4 months old, she would go to sleep at 3 or 4 in the morning, and then she would wake up at 1, 2 p.m. and for me it was a disaster because I couldn't match my sleeping schedule to hers. And at that time I believed that I had to let her sleep whenever she wants. But now I realize that we have to work on the baby's sleeping schedule, the sooner the better, or at least when your baby is older than 40 days. In fact, there are some researches that state that the baby's sleeping schedule is formed while being inside the mom. That's why if you are pregnant, I strongly recommend you to pay attention to that issue and keep healthy sleeping habits if you don't want to have this kind of issue. Anyways, if your baby doesn't sleep through the night, I will leave a link below for my movie, not the video I've done regarding this difficulty I faced, and in that video I talk in detail how I made my daughter sleep through the night, and in 2 months my daughter started sleeping at 9 or 10 p.m. and then she would wake up at 7 or 8 a.m. If you have this kind of issue, please check that video out. The second difficulty that I want to talk about is food preparation and home cleaning. Those become really big issues because you are always like 24/7 around your baby. It's not easy to keep your house clean while being around the newborn. Also, it's not easy to make food preparations, cook food while you're around your newborn. Regarding the food preparation, the first advice is to make food preparations in advance for a week or for 2 weeks. What we do is we cook during the weekends. We cook chicken, we cook beef, we cook fish, and we always have them frozen in our freezer. And important thing is to freeze them just after they are cooled down, so you don't want to freeze this food on the second day or third day after not eating that. It will not taste good and it will not be fresh. That's why you should prepare them, and then as soon as they are cooled down, you should put them in your freezer. Apart from that, we always have sidings for our food, freshly frozen. Usually it's rice and black wheat. For vegetables, we always have fermented cabbage in our fridge. It's really healthy for your body, and you always have something already prepared and done in your fridge because it can be stored for a long time in your fridge. It's really important to have fully prepared food in your fridge and freezer, because especially now, if you are breastfeeding, your body is craving for some carbs, and especially for fast carbs. If you don't have fully prepared food in your freezer, you will most likely you will be ending up eating some junky food. You will probably ordering some pizza, pasta, burgers or whatever you order. Even if you order some food from restaurants, it's not always a healthy choice, because mostly in most cases they put some sugar in sausage, and in order to taste better. That's why you should be having some homemade healthy food in your fridge. This also will save your time, because you don't have to cook every single day. It will save some energy. You will not be spending that your free time for cooking, and it will be saving your money, because if you always order something out, probably you are spending too much for food which is not healthy for you, and which is not healthy for your baby, because if you are breastfeeding, whatever you are consuming is consumed by your baby through your breast milk. That's why you should be paying attention for the food that you're eating. There are a lot of videos on YouTube on how to make food preparations for a week or for 2 weeks, whatever. You can check them and make those for your daily routine, not daily routine, for your daily life. Regarding the cleaning your home, I know that's really pleasant to stay at clean and tidy home, but it's more important to stay healthy mentally and physically. But that's why the first advice that I would give you is not to spend the time when your baby is getting his or her nap during the day. Don't spend that time for cleaning home. Because that time is really precious, and you don't have much time during the day for yourself. That's why you should be using that time for yourself. You can read some books, maybe study something, maybe watch some TV shows, or doing some sport, also healthy choice for you. I know it's really nice to stay at clean home, but it's really more important to stay healthy. So do some activities that fill your body and mind with some happiness and energy. When I was in maternity leave, I did some exercise that was given by one coach. She asked us to list the activities that we do during the day, and then we had to also write down the time that we spend doing that activity. And after doing that exercise, I have found out that I spent around 30 to 40 minutes for washing dishes after 2 adults and one kid. Considering that you have only 2 or maybe 3 hours a day free time, spending that 30% of that for washing dishes, I think is not the best choice for you. So you can do the washings and cleaning your house later, when maybe your husband is home, maybe during the weekend. Also, if you have financial possibilities, I recommend you to purchase a dishwashing machine if you still don't have it. Also robot vacuum cleaner. I think these 2 devices really save your energy and save some time for you. They will save time for you. Okay, the next difficulty I want to talk about is deficiency in social life. You are now 24/7 mom, and you are always around your newborn, and it's not easy to be around a newborn always. And it's okay to feel like that. The reason is that your baby always consumes energy rather than giving it, because when you're around your baby, you're always taking care of him or her. You always have to check her, feed, wash. You are always worried about your baby. You don't want her or him to fall down, to get injured. So you are always thinking about your baby, and this consumes energy a lot. That's why it's okay to not to want to be around your baby 24/7, and you should be having some social life also, at least once a week or once in 2 weeks. You can have a cup of coffee with your friend. It's okay if your baby stays with your husband or grannies, nannies, whoever. So you have to have some time for yourself and for your social life. In the daily life, I would recommend you to have, to talk to women who have this, to talk to women who have kids with the same age as your baby. For example, my husband's sister, she has 2 boys, and she has a friend who has 2 kids also with the same age, and they are so close. They could even make some grocery shopping together, and then they would go to one of the apartments, make some dinner for 2 families, and then they would spread that dinner to, distribute that food into 2 families. I think it was a perfect arrangement, because while cooking that food together, the 2 moms would socialize and their kids would have fun together, and 2 families would have fresh dinner. I think this was a perfect arrangement. If you can do that, it would be perfect. If not, then you can at least talk to some neighbor, for example, who has the same, who has kids with the same age as your kids. This could also have positive impact on your social life. And the last thing that I want to talk about is vitamins and nutrients deficiencies. After giving the birth, after being pregnant, your baby took a lot of nutrients from your body, and you have to replenish them. Most importantly is to check your body for iron deficiencies, which means hemoglobin and ferritin. Also, you should check for vitamin D deficiency. Most likely you will be having those deficiencies, and it's really good time to check your body for deficiencies, for all kind of vitamin deficiency, and to replenish them, because if you have those, you will most likely be having some depression, and if you have deficiencies, your baby will be having these deficiencies, and now you are responsible not only for your health but also for your baby's health. So you have to take care of yourself and your baby. So do check your body for those, and these really deficiencies really have big impact on your, even not only for your body health but also for your mind health. That's why please do check that and replenish all of them. That's it. I hope that this video will help you, and I'm glad that you have watched my movie till the end. Thank you for that. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.